All right, we are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. This is Carmen with Elemental Designs, and today I decided to take the day off. I needed what do you call those? A mentally off day. Yes, one of those. Hi, Isabel. Good morning. Yeah, I decided to go live, and just take the day off. So I'm gonna do the project that I didn't get to do on my last live stream. This is very impromptu. I didn't even plan this. I just woke up this morning and my daughter literally just walked out the door to go to school. And I was like, you know what? I'm taking the day off. I'm taking the day off. I need it. So I'm going to do it. Normally, I don't do live this early. But we're going to get it done. Yeah, we're going to get it done. Everybody's off to work. So we're going to do this. We're going to do this. So I'm just going to get these pieces out. This is some of the things. So you guys, some of you guys might know, I just purchased the Explorer 2, the Explorer Air 2. So this is one of the projects that's in there. It's a teacup, but I'm not going to use it like a teacup. I'm going to make something else with it. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm just going to set myself up and give people time to get here. Whoever's going to come through. And that's how we're going to do it today. As a matter of fact, I can go doing some stuff while I wait. You at work, right? So I'm gonna go doing some things. I don't even think I'm gonna need that, to be honest with you. Well, now you get to watch me in between. Whenever you're feeling stressed out, girl, just turn me on. So look how cute though. It comes folded. This is the first one that I did, and I did it too small, but it's super cute though. To like put like a little card in it or something. It comes with a pocket, but I didn't cut out the pocket. I just cut out the shape because I'm gonna do like a tag holder. Yes, isn't it cute? And it's got the little circle thing, so you could tie a little ribbon on top of it too. Super cute. So my goal today is to turn this into like a little tag holder or a little tea bag holder, something that you can put like, you know, something inside. I'm gonna do that with envelopes. So I thought that would be the easiest way to do it, would be to do it with some envelopes. So I'm gonna do it with some envelopes. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are from Tim Holtz though. Those are Tim Holtz cutouts from that Biggs die. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna emboss these. I'm gonna emboss these. Oh my embossing folder out. Let's see what I find. See which one I like actually. Better said. I like this one because the little vines remind me of like steam coming up. Hi, Dorinda. You got the day off too? Well, I took my day off. I said, to heck with it. I'm going to do some crafting today. And nothing's going to stop me. I woke up in that mood. I'm going to get it done. So I'm gonna emboss these right here. I'm gonna place these on the inside of I cut out some. Look, I came prepared, you guys. I was so prepared last Saturday, but my computer started acting like wonky. And by the time that I finished fixing it, like it was already late. So I'm just like, I'm not gonna, start it all late and then have everybody there all late. So I just gave up on the whole thing. But these are gonna be for the insides of these pockets right here. So I'm gonna place these inside like that or like that. Probably like that. Um, it's gonna be like the backing for the little pockets. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna emboss those. I was so ready. I plan on it, girl. I plans on it. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Let me see. I hope I got all these little things. I took my whole little plate apart, so I'm trying to remember exactly how I'm supposed to do this. I don't use this machine as much as I used to, that's for sure. And now with the new baby in the house, this poor thing's gonna be used up even less. It's gonna be used up even less. Let's see. It goes up here somehow. Okay, I feel like I'm missing. Nope, I don't think I am. I took those things off because they kept, every time that I would pass the machine, it kept hitting something. I just hope I have enough pressure on this now. Yeah, just enough. Look how pretty. And this is gonna be like my steam, right? My steam evolved into butterflies. Well, not a fish, not a actual baby. I got the Cricket Explorer Air 2. So yes, I am a brand new mama to a brand new toy. But no, no new babies. No, no, no. I'm not a grandma yet. Don't plan on being a grandma. And as far as me and the baby making situation is concerned, that shop is closed. That was part of my retirement plan. No more babies. No more babies for me. Otherwise, I would never finish. Come on. Come on. Get straight on there. Yes. Girl gotta have a retirement plan, right? Shoot. You ain't gonna have me here changing diapers forever and ever and ever. Nope. I did that enough already. Now, grandbabies, someday in the future, I don't mind. From here to then, I should be very well rested. Hopefully. Hopefully. All right, so this is done. Oops. Super quick and easy. And you guys know I'm gonna metallic paint those things because I gotta have that sheen in there. But yes. So I got my little tags. These are gonna be they're not gonna be inserted in the envelopes, but outside of the envelopes. Now my space is not that great inside of these teacup things. I could have probably made it wider, but in height, it's not as easy to do it because I'm learning a lot of things about this machine that I didn't know about before. There's a lot of interesting facts that they keep out of the loop. And I'm sure if you watch all 50 billion videos about the machine, you'll probably figure some of those things out ahead of time, but I don't got that kind of time. So, no, there isn't. Not in my world, Dorinda. That's all there is. That's all there is. Um, so I'm finding a lot of interesting details about this machine because you guys know I always give you guys the tea, right? Every time I try out a new product or I'm dealing with something new, I always let you guys know what I feel about it. So there's definitely some pros, there's definitely some cons. The pros is new. It's new and it's pretty and it shines. The bad, I can't use some of my old cartridges in it because they have to be brand new or unlinked or whatever. And because I was starting out with the old machine, I bought used cartridges for the most part. So a lot of the cartridges I can't use, but it's okay because they're going to a good place. So I'm okay with that. I was able to link a few of mine, but not all of them, but that's fine. So um that's one of the cons off the gate, because if you're gonna have a machine like that, you should be able to use it, even if you can't store the images, even if what they're telling you to do is every time insert the cartridge into the machine. That should be fine, and you should be able to insert your cartridge and use your cartridge like you did with the other machine. But oh no, they got fancy on me. They want new stuff. Yes, adorable. They want you to buy new stuff, and here's the little top for it too. Now this is not this is a distorted size from what the original is. I had to kind of like unlock the height and width because it was coming out really small. It was coming out like this. And I didn't want it that small. I wanted it bigger. You guys know I like things larger. Um so that's gonna be kind of like how that's gonna work out. So it's gonna have its extra little top in here. So I'm gonna turn this into like a little accordion style kind of little holder. So I figured I cut out some envelopes. I might have to clean them up just a bit, but these will fit in just about right, cut in half. Is it this one or this one? I think it's the smaller one because then I won't have room for my tag. I think it's these. I should have 6 of them. Yeah. Those other halves, I'll use them inside of my lab books or something. But yes. So that's definitely one of the things that I didn't like. I was so excited. I was like, I get to use all my cartridges and I get to do this and I get to do that. I was like, ah. Now, yeah, right? But they messed up. And I'm going to tell you why they messed up. Because this ability to upload your own images, that's like the biggest perk that this machine has. Regardless of how it cuts, this, that, and the third. That's the biggest perk. Because you get to print out and cut out things like this. And then you get to back them with some chipboard and make them nice and sturdy. And make them really, really, you know, thick. So I learned real quick how to use it. I learned real quick. I never really watched one of the videos about this machine until I actually got the machine because I didn't want to torture myself. And I was like, what if I don't get it? I'm going to learn all this useless information. But the day I got it, I think I went on like 2 different videos to figure out how to do the printing and the cutting. And another pet peeve of mine, and hopefully Cricket will watch this, which most likely they won't. But you want the bomb diggy of machines, Cricket? Then you gotta get rid of this little 1-pen holder stuff that you have. Put a print head in there like a regular printer. You have all that open space sliding back and forth. How hard would it be to literally mount a print head in there? And all you gotta do is buy the ink cartridges. You're already buying everything else. That's more money in your pocket anyway. I'm just saying. And then you can do it all in one machine instead of me having to use my printer to print and then the machine to cut. Because yes, you guys, it does not print. It'll write a sentiment on it because it only holds 1 pen at a time. Could you imagine how tedious that would be to color in a whole image? Ha. It's very easy. I mean, I found it to be rather easy. And granted, I'm probably just scratching the surface. There's probably so much more to it. But I don't know. I think I got it for a good deal. I spent less than $200, and that was with shipping and everything. So I think I got a good deal. Over all the places that I saw, it was always 2 something, 2 and change. Plus, if you had to pay shipping, But wouldn't that be like the best thing ever in life? That you could just done right there, everything in one shot instead of having to. Right now, I got this side of my desk where I used to craft on. I have my printer on one side and the other thing on right next to it because I need them both now. So I got to put them next to each other, which is holding up so much space. It wouldn't even take much on the machine itself. It wouldn't take much space probably. It maybe it'll add an inch or two if you think about maybe the cable that goes to the printer head that goes to the actual motherboard inside of the thing. But other than that, it won't take up much space. It won't take up. It won't make it that much more larger. And it doesn't even have to be humongous, a humongous print head. That could be the thing of it. Start with something small, and when you sell them all in 2 seconds, say thank you, Carmen, and then go make a bigger one. Write them an email. I should, right? I might just do that. I'll be like, hey, Cricket, guess what I just did? So, all right. So let's get to this project because you guys know I can go on a vent and vent and vent for days and days. So I have my little covers here. This is how it prints out. I haven't detached them because I wanted you guys to see how it looks. I did go ahead and separate these. I'm gonna use I received some goodies from Mona Migabi, and I was supposed to put the video up for that, but I can't find the video, and I've already pretty much put everything where it goes. So that's kind of a pain in the katish, but we're gonna figure that out. So I got this crepe paper from Mona Migabi, and I think on the inside, if space allows me, which I think it should, this is what I'm gonna do on the inside. I'm gonna glue it on the inside. That's what we're gonna have, the texture we're gonna have on the inside of the teacup, and then this paper on the outside. That way I break up some of that pattern because it's just too much pattern for me. It's driving me insane. We have some trim here, some flowers, and I'll leave this for last. So let's go to town. The first thing I'm going to do, because I don't want to mess up my paper, is I'm going to work with this crepe paper and start covering this up. Now, I made a very simple kind of backing for this. This is going to be at the bottom so that it can hold it up straight. Because this is going to be so that you can kind of place it there and you have little tea bags inside, and then you can just pull out your tea bag. So it's, you know, doing the actual job it's supposed to do. Hold your tea. So that's what we're gonna do. So I just created this very simple. I just measured out the base here where it was connected, and then I just scored a 1/2 inch on both sides. Super, super simple. So we're gonna get this part done with this crepe paper. And this is really nice crepe paper. It's not like the cheap kind that you get at Dollar Tree. This is really thick. It's really, really thick. So this is what we're gonna do. Right, I'm gonna glue this here, and I'm gonna glue the other side, leave it alone for a few minutes, and start working on my other stuff, and then I'll come back and trim off as much of this excess as I possibly can. I'm gonna do this like this. And it's universal, so you can put your teapot to face this way or this way, depending on how you cut it, you know. I like it with my spout out, so we're just gonna do that. Any distressing or anything like that I'm gonna do, I'll do it after. I've added water to this glue, so it's really fluid now. It still holds just as good. So we're gonna do one. What I will say about the machine itself is that some really intricate designs still don't cut well on thicker material. So I'm still experiencing some of the same little drawbacks that I was experiencing with the Expression 2, which is the machine that I have. I'm still experiencing some of those little drawbacks. On regular paper, maybe regular cardstock and regular material, fine. But on the chipboard that I personally use is 0.22 in thickness. And there's always a piece that gets snagged. There's always something that gets snagged or tears off. Like I'll show you. This is an image that I got online. Like what my machine did to it. It butchered it, you guys. Like what the heck? It butchered it. This is supposed to be a waterfall, right? With streams of water coming down. And this is what it did. I have to laugh. I was so stressed out when I was doing it. I was like, no, my beautiful waterfall. But this is what it did. What the heck? At max power and everything, it has to cut through it twice because if it just one, it just won't go all the way through. I'm gonna try to see if I can find the same chipboard in a .18 because maybe those few extra little points might make a difference. I don't know. But the streams of water were really, really thin, as you can see here. And on the first pass, okay, maybe fine. By the time that I had to do the second pass, forget it, done deal. And it's so pretty. Oh, I know you working. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But super cute. It would have came out so gorgeous. That would have been my this weekend project. But I can still cut it out, but I have to cut it out on regular, regular cardstock. I can't cut it out on that chipboard. So I have to do like a whole bunch of them. I know you would think, right? And I put it on the highest setting for it to have the most pressure so that I don't have to cut on it that many times. But it's still, and I have a deep cut blade in there, which I think is the same kind of blade that they're using for this machine now, even though they're calling it a fine point. It's still a deep cut because I have a whole bunch of deep cut blades and I looked at both of them. They're exactly the same. Angle wise, they're exactly the same. So I don't know. I was really, really upset because I went online and I know how to find like, a whole bunch of free images and stuff that I can use that are royalty free. So since you can upload your own images, I uploaded a whole bunch of vectors. There are, like that. There's just the image is not in color or nothing like that, so that you can kind of just cut it out. And I was so sad. I did it twice. I ran it twice. I was like, okay, maybe I did it too small, so I made a larger one, and it did it both times. It did the same thing both times. So I was like, okay, it's not that. It's not that. So I was a little bit upset about that. The good thing is, again, when it comes to making a solid shape, like if you want to make this for me is like the bee's knees, right? Because I can print out my images and I can cut out the big shape. For these like that, perfectly fine because it's not intricate. I cut this one out. This is actually from one of my cartridges that it took. I cut this one out. For the most part, you look at it real quick and you're like, oh, I did a good job. But it's snagged there, it's snagged there, it's snagged there, it's snagged here, it's snagged there, it's snagged there. Like it's snagged in a whole bunch of different little places that is like, what the heck? If you could do these, how come you can't do these? Like, why does it have to snag here and it doesn't snag here? Like, I don't understand. But yeah. Like it's not, I don't think it's meant for chipboard, even though, I mean, I would love to put a piece of wood through that thing. Which I might actually try to see if I can buy some of those what is it called, birchwood or whatever they call it, that you can actually put through that machine. I'm gonna try it because if it can't cut a clean through cut on chipboard, how can I expect it to go through wood? I don't know. I don't know. So when I flip it over, they're both on the same side, right? So I put this through here, and I flip this baby, and I flip this baby. Nope. So I put it through here. Right. I'm getting myself confused. Let me cut out this piece of paper so I don't have to fiddle with this whole roll. Thank you. It is, right? I think it's this way. So then when I put them together, ta-da! Yes, it's that way. When the right side of the brain says one thing and the left side of the brain says something else. And I'm doing this today, no coffee. I need coffee so bad. I love a cappuccino right about now. It's my favorite. That and pumpkin spice cappuccino. Oh my God, have you guys tried pumpkin spice cappuccino? Isn't that like the best? I prefer it over the coffee. Especially when that cappuccino is nice and creamy. And also thick and rich. Love it, love it, love it, love it. And usually my daughter gets it from me in the morning, but she had to go to work super, super early today, so. So we have a little corner store right here where I live. Makes life easy for me. Okay, so got my thing here. I'm just gonna hold this down. I know, right? I must be loca, Dorinda. Estoy muy, muy loca. Yes. For me to be crafting at 8 a.m., you know I lost my marbles because I don't do it that early. I'll craft throughout the day, but 8 o'clock in the morning be like, yeah, let me go do this project real quick. Like, nope, never. Unless I'm on a deadline and I'm like, oh no, it's due tomorrow. I gotta finish it today. Then yeah, I'll be up at the crack of dawn. But normally I don't do these like this. Just want to make sure it's nice and glued in everywhere that it needs to be glued in. So yeah, like the machine has a lot of, it's got some good stuff. Is it worth the money? I'm not sure yet. I think that definitely the ability to print out your own images is an added bonus. But without that, you have the same exact machine that you had in the other one with the expression tool. It's pretty much the same thing. Oh, and now I get to go back online and do my projects online, which I wasn't able to do that with the expression because they discontinued it. With this one, I can do that. So that kind of works. That kind of works. It's really good for like when you do digital kits. Thank you. Yeah, I can't say that I'm gonna make going live this early a habit, but who knows? I'll pop up every now and then when I wake up in this mood of no broom today. At least for a few hours, because I can't help myself. I'll end up cleaning my whole entire house in a little while. But for right now, no. Broom, stay in your corner. All right, so let's cut this part of it out. I figured I'd take my time. I'm not gonna rush it. It's gonna be nice and easy. Nice and easy. Now you can probably wet this because I know you can wet this and then it'll tear away at the edges. Probably a lot cleaner. I might wet the inside. I'm not sure. But right now I'm just gonna cut around it and see how hard of a job that is. Maybe it's not that hard. But am I having fun with it? Yep, I am. I'm having loads of fun. And when it comes to like what I was saying, digital paper kits, they have like the embellishments as well as the papers and stuff like that. That machine is good for that because you'll be able to print out all your little embellishments and then make them, if you want to make them thick, you can make them thick by also cutting out the chipboard. Come on. Some of this glue is still wet. And even though the paper is already crinkled, I'm not trying to crinkle it up more than it already is. How's that looking? I think that's gonna look nice. Give it a nice texture on the inside, that's for sure. Yeah, I know everybody, whoever's seeing must be like, what the heck? Carmen is live right now? Like, since when? I was gonna do a video for this, but I'm like, I don't want to go through that whole process of doing the video. So I'll just do it live. I'll just do it live. I also have a video that I gotta make, which I'll probably make it after, where I was talking to Isabel and we're switching up some elements of the hop. Instead of making it a steampunk, we're actually going to leave it open and make it more of a Valentine's Day type of hop. Because I know some people are scared of steampunk. They either they don't have the resources or they're not too familiar with the style of it, and I want to leave it open for whoever wants to do steampunk is more than welcome to. But if you don't want to do steampunk, then you don't have to. I think at the end of the day, the challenge is in the project themselves, and yeah, the theme sometimes adds to the challenge, but it's the point of creating the different projects. And I think that those are going to be challenging enough on their own in their own right. So I'll be making a video announcement to allow to just let everybody know, because I know a lot of people didn't want to do it this time around because, oh my god, steampunk. But hopefully they might want to change their minds after they see that they don't have to use metals if they don't have them or if they don't want to. I'm probably gonna wet the edges around this just to be able to compact those edges that are sticking out. This is a long little process, cutting this thing out. The other part is easy. The other part of just gluing down the thing is easy. My little teacup. I'll add glue wherever I gotta add glue. But yeah, super impromptu. I told my kids today, your mom's on strike. I'm gonna craft. They're like, that's what you call a strike? Usually when you go on strike, you don't do nothing. Yeah, well, I need something to keep me sane. I'm gonna craft. Give myself a nice healthy dose of free therapy. All right, so not too bad. Not too bad, not too bad. I like it. I love the texture of the crepe paper. Love that. I'll save this to maybe add little bits and pieces here and there if I need it. Now let's do this one. This is, I think, is going to be the hardest part, is going to be doing this. The rest is easy. In my mind, right? In my mind, the rest is easy. The rest is just cutting and pasting, which this is that too, but the other's already cut out for me. I don't have to cut it out. And I already did my envelopes. I already have them. Now that I got my machine, I could definitely bring on more paper projects, because Um, I can do all different kinds of cards and stuff on there. And cards is not really my forte, but if I look at it from the vision of I'm adding an element to my lap book, maybe the whole card process will flow a little bit better for me. It's funny how your mind creates these barriers when it comes to crafting that you're like, I can't do it. I don't think I could do it. Or you kind of psych yourself out. To me, that's like paper crafting. I psych myself out so much with paper crafting. It's not even funny. No, this I cut with the Cricut. This I cut with the Cricut. I'm talking about having to hand cut this crepe paper, which I probably could have passed it through the Cricut too, but I didn't think about it, to be honest with you. I should have done that. But I cut the project out first, and then I started picking out the stuff that I was gonna use, on it. And I knew I didn't want to. I had two options. I could either paint the inside, which I was very tempted to do, um, or glue some other kind of paper on here. And I saw this roll, and I'm like, let's add this instead. Well, it doesn't start till February. So I mean, I don't know what your agenda is gonna be like for February, but it doesn't start till February. Um, and I might actually because I'm gonna be making the new video, I'm probably gonna extend it. I'm probably gonna push it back a week and have it end a week later, so that everybody has time to work on their projects and stuff like that. There's gonna be a little hodgepodge of different things, different crafts. So you're not gonna be stuck doing like the same old thing over and over and over again. So if you have the time, would love to have you, darling. Have you participated in one of our hops before? Oh, I'm not itchy. Cutting paper is like watching paint dry. Jeez. It is to me anyway. Some people love this. They're like, oh my God, this is where it's at. For me, it's like, can we move past this already? I don't want to keep cutting no more paper. Please, 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 give me a chance, please. All right, so let's see. Ah, okay. Yeah, so maybe you should jump in this time around. Give yourself a little bit of a challenge. And you can always the projects themselves are due when the videos for the projects are due on certain days, but you can finish your projects whenever. Like if you get your projects done ahead of time, that's fine. It's just as long as your videos are up, for those days. And you can schedule them to be released on certain days, which also makes life a little bit easier. It's like I know Tanya has a really, really hectic work schedule because she works in the hospital, so she really didn't even have much time. And you saw her work. Like I was just like, how this girl manages to do these amazing, beautiful creations and be in a hospital all day is beyond me. So if you can find the time to make the stuff, then that's half the battle right there. I like these things, these hops, because they keep my mind going. Personally, they keep me working on different projects, different things all the time, different things. Because I tend to get catch myself where I'm kind of like in the slump. I left the hole in there for now. I'll cut the hole out afterwards. This one has them, but I have to pop them out. I think I'm gonna punch it out, so I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna use a hand punch for that. So let me go ahead and snip this in half. Oh, you're having coffee? I'm so jelly right now. And I'm not talking donuts. What I donuts have is some coffee. You like how I turned that around? Let's see. I don't think this is gonna, I don't want to rip it, so I'm gonna cut it by hand. I'm gonna cut it by hand. Now, before I glue this, I need to grab this real quick and cover the inside of this. None of my scraps are gonna be big enough. I gotta cut up this out. Oh man, I'm so jelly right now. The grass is always greener on the other side. I think that should be. All right, so I'm gonna cover this up because I'm gonna be gluing this from the inside on the back. So I'm gonna cover this up so that um, it matches everything on the inside. I'll worry about the bottom later. The bottom I'll probably attach something with like my name or whatever this is gonna be called. I think they have these out there. I think I've seen them. I don't know where, but I know there's gotta be people that've done this already. And this is good paper for doing this because since it's already all crinkled up, you don't have to like force flex the paper. It'll naturally just stretch because it's the way that it is. So that kind of works for me, for my purposes today. So while I let this finish drying, this will be easy because it's just a square. Then let's see. And I'll still be coming live on Saturday, God willing. Yes, I got a long time. That's why I don't got no coffee. Usually somebody always gets it for me. I'm spoiled. I'm spoiled in that way. Usually somebody always gets it for me. If it's not hubby, it's one of the kids. Usually somebody always gets it for me. But today I'm out of luck. Today I'm out of luck, man. That sucks. They say, oh, you're taking the day off, so you don't need the energy. So no coffee for you. I'm like, no. My beautifully scented little beans, I need you. I need one of those big 24-ounce cappuccinos. Okay. Let's put this baby on here. I had the hardest time figuring out um how to print it because you gotta print it first, right? So you gotta print it and then scan it, right? So what I wanted to do is I wanted to cut just the chipboard out. I had the hardest time figuring out how to do it, but I figured it out. I figured it out. In Cricut, saving your project is like key. Today, I'm gonna do it today. I was just telling Dorinda that I'm gonna be doing that video today for the changes and stuff. And I don't know if we're gonna be changing the name or not, but I think we're gonna just do a whole kind of flipperoo on it. But it's coming out today. I have the busiest paper in life as my cover for my table now. There's so many colors that even my mouse pad doesn't want to work on it. It's like, no, you better put something down, girl. I ain't going nowhere. Give me something solid. You lost your mind? So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how this all kind of turns out. Busy paper on top of busy paper. Isn't that pretty? Did I do this right? Yeah. Yeah, buddy. I sure did. Let me just go over, make sure that everything has the right amount of glue and that I don't have things lifting up. And you guys see where Sasson gets it, right? Everything gotta be glued down just right. Thank you. Everything gotta be glued down just right, you know? Just right. Okay. All right. All right, so I got that. Um, these little roses that I want to incorporate in here, I don't know where exactly. Where? I gotta glue these down. Trying to think of ideas. Where's my setting? What exactly I want to do. Okay. All right, so I think I have one more here. Ooh, yes. Red dirt. Red dirt, you guys. Red dirt. I think that's gonna be the ticket. Red dirt. So let's get some distressing going on over here before I start losing all my marbles in one shot. And which way is this gonna fit? This way. This little cough is still lingering. I'm just glad that I'm functioning. I can deal with the little teeny cough, but I can't believe it's still lingering after all this time. So I'm gonna distress this, give it a little bit of an antique kind of feel. I don't need to do the back to this because this is just to give that top dimension. So let me see, did I put everything in here, including the ink? Let's see. Well, put this tool in here. I have some of these also from Monami, so maybe I'll add that in there. We'll see. Nope, I didn't put the ink in here. Okay, I didn't put the ink in there. I want vintage photo. Where's the other one? Oh, where's my other one? Oh, here it is. Is it this one? Yep. Okay. Yes. Sure. No. This. So I gotta distress everything, so I might as well have all the pieces ready to go. And I'll leave a little edge on these sides here. Nothing too major. Just a little bit of an edge. Okay, so you guys know I have half an inch on both sides. And that's gonna look like this. And it'll hopefully stand up. Once you tie something in the top, then that'll be a nice little gift basket, if you will. All right, so let's start distressing and having some, getting ready to start working on some of these other elements. And I think I'm gonna turn my glue gun on for this, which it should hopefully be on. Yep, it's on. It is on. I'll try this. Making some of those edges kind of melt into one another, giving this that rough exterior. It's been sitting in a dusty cupboard for eons and eons and eons, just waiting for somebody to come and have some tea. And I do want to wet these, but let's see. Maybe I can just trim this off. Let's see. Let's use Tim Holtz and see. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Just for little bits. Just for the little bits. Stretch that bottom up a little bit. You gotta get that spout. This should come out really cute. And if I have time, I'll end this stream and come back with working on my mermaid lap book that I've been working on for the past couple of days. I just trim off some of this that I didn't get too finely. I think this is pretty good. I just don't want to do them both in the same video, just in case somebody's actually following that along, or will be following that along. I'm all over the place with it. I have videos that I have to upload for that, because I've done a lot of different things to it already. But we'll see. Depending on what time I finish with this here. Bye, Dorinda. Thanks for being here. Have an awesome day, love. Most of the people that watch me are working during the day, and it is extremely, extremely early. So we're just gonna keep distressing this. I might have to add some glue there, but I'll add it after I do this, so I'm not mucking up the whole thing. And I'm gonna do the same thing on the inside, I think. I kind of like that. What do you guys think? Yes. Just continuing to distress this right along on the inside, and I love the way that crepe paper looks with the ink on it, because it almost looks like it's made of wood. It looks like there's wood grains, which I think looks really, really pretty. But I don't gotta do the bottoms there. And I'm pushing out instead of going around it because of the edges, the way that this paper is. So I'm just pushing out. I think I'm good to go. I think I'm good to go. When it came to, oh wait, my flowers. I gotta do some of these flowers. And this paper too. So I'm not done. This is all the little bits and pieces from this tool coming out. Okay, so I'm gonna do this flowers too. And this is why on some of my videos when I upload them, I kind of zoom through them and I don't speak much. Because doing these little labors of love, right, these little tedious little bits, you get so focused and you're concentrating so much and you literally forget to talk. I live in a very friendly place. Everybody more or less knows everybody else out here. Clean up some of the little fuzzies from the paper. So you know the paper sometimes splits. But overall, because of this one simple ability right here to print, then cut, I've done it all. I've done it all. The machine is definitely exciting to play with because of that right there. All right, so I got my flowers. I got my heat gun going. Let's go ahead and start putting this baby together. Oh, I forgot. I always forget something. I forgot this. Go ahead, why not? I'll just stress it as well. Okay, so we're gonna put this in here. I hope this comes out the way I need it to. I'm gonna hold it straight up against it and eyeball it a little bit. And I'm gonna glue it standing up as opposed to it being flat. So I want to make sure that just in case I didn't cut the edge just right, it's still straight enough. Hey, Monica, how you doing, love? Yeah, so let's glue the other side. Like this. Bring that down. So like this. Then you just tie something there. It's not super adorable. And we're gonna add this, but I'm gonna probably add some lace trim under that. What I'm gonna work on now that I have this part of it done, um, I'm gonna go ahead and work on the pockets that are gonna go on the inside. I got this part out of the way. So I'm gonna start working on some pockets and then I'm gonna finish embellishing it once I got my pockets and stuff inside. which I'm gonna be adding some trims to this and it's just some different little things. I'm loving this little purse coffee pot thingamabob. So let's see. Give me 1 second. Let me see what's calling. Okay. So what am I doing now? Oh yes, envelopes. So I got these little teeny tiny envelopes. I'm gonna have to stretch them out. These are gonna be the small ones because I have to work on these tags too. These are gonna be the small ones that I'm gonna use in here. And I think I'm gonna do this like this. So I was trying to figure out exactly how I wanted to put those little tags on there. If I wanted to put them on the inside or the outside, but I think I'm gonna put them on the outside. Thank you, darling. Now I just have to seal off all these envelopes. And I'm gonna go ahead and distress them. This is gonna be like accordion style, so they're gonna be all glued to each other in the center. So I don't have to decorate every single one of these papers. Basically the front. Not even the front really, because it's all gonna go inside. Um, I probably could have had more. Probably could have added more in here. These are gonna go kind of like inside of here, like that. So you can pull T's out or tags or whatever you want to put in there. Whatever you want to put in there is fine. But what I want to do is I want to color these in. I'm not sure what color though. Where's my paper? My paper is baby blue on the inside. And then it's got this kind of like berry kind of color, reddish kind of color. Let's see. Let's see which one of my metallics will go well with that. Maybe I can add some gold to it and not worry too much about it. I think I'll do that. With the gold. I think I'll do that with the gold instead. Where's my water? Where's my agua? There it is. I'll do that. Then I'll distress those in vintage and glue them together. So I'm going to use the gold wax. I could use gold paint, but this would dry them much faster. This. Nice and easy, golden pretty. And I'm using a stencil brush to apply this wax. And my wax is dry, but a little bit of water brings it right back. I think I should do it both sides because you're going to be able to see it from either direction. So I'm gonna do both just in case. Just in case. And these little butterfly vines are supposed to represent the steam coming off of your coffee or your tea. I'm not much of a tea drinker myself. I do like tea, but I prefer coffee. All right. Coming along, coming along. I only did 6. I only did 6. I could do more, but I don't want to. My spine is probably a little large, but that's fine. Which means that these are going to be propped open, most likely, because there's only 6 of them for that base. So, I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to have to cut more of these out right now. That's really what it boils down to. I don't want to have to pull that clunker of a machine out and do this again. I did this at the beginning of the video. I don't want to have to do all that work. That extra work. But I might have to. But we'll play it by ear and see how it goes. It's a very quiet Tuesday morning. Right? That's today? Tuesday morning? Like the store. Done with Crazy Monday, he end with Lazy Tuesday. And yes, I am going to distress those as well, just to make it all kind of matchy-matchy. See, with paint, I would have had to wait for this to dry because it's a wax. It's dry already. Once you apply it, you're good to go. You don't have to let it set. Okay, so that's done for now. Let's put this to the side. Over here. Okay. So I have these. Now I need to do something to these little envelopes, right? I can't just have them. They're looking crazy. So let's start distressing and figure out what else we're gonna do. Okay, turn around. Thank you. Very helpful. Very helpful. I'm gonna start distressing these. And you probably won't even get to really see this that much because they're gonna all be glued in. So I'm just gonna bring it in just a smidge on all the sides that you might possibly see. I'm also going to be adding lace to this, I think. And I don't even know why I'm just stressing the bottom because you won't really see the bottom. So I think I'll be finished with this rather early. So I think I will come back and then start working on, continuing to work on my mermaid lap book album thingamabob that I'm doing. And do a little bit of that on here. I haven't assembled it yet. So we'll see how that kind of comes out. See, because I am attaching this to the back of each cover, you don't have to necessarily decorate the inside of it, right? But I mean the outside of it as much, which is why I'm choosing just to ink it up, then wrap it up with paper because you're not going to really see it as much. On the insides, I'm going to add maybe some journaling cards or something. I might add some journaling cards to the insides. Oops. But the stressing never ends once you get started. You can't even really see it, but it's there. Just doing it quick. And I'm not doing it to both sides, I'm doing it to one. Hello, Sandra. Welcome. Just having a little bit of paper crafting fun this morning. Working on a tea kettle that's going to actually hold some tea, hopefully. or some tags or something. Right now I'm working on the envelopes. That's going to become the accordion insert where you're going to place all of your teas and stuff. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. This is the side I need to distress for this one. How are you doing today? So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Making sure that these are all facing in the right direction. I was inking the wrong side. Not that there's a wrong side to this. You could do both sides, really, because you're going to be able to see it from both sides. I'm only going to do the one, though, to give a difference between what's the front and what's the back. Okay. I think that's it for stressing right now. I got soup anyway. All right, so we have our envelopes. And how do I want to do this? Let's see, I want to add some kind of trim on here. I just don't know. I have the trim in here that I want to add to this. What is it? Is it this one? I don't know if it's this one that I want to add. Because this is going to get glued in place. So maybe no. Maybe no. How many flowers do I have left? So I have 6. If I have 6, these are going to go in there. Let's see if I have 6. I don't even know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my goodness, I got 6. Yes, that's going to go in there. Oh no. That's way early. I'm like in my 7th dream at that time. That is way, way early. Okay, so let's see. I can't glue that part there. I think I am going to have to glue it on the inside of the envelope because once I start gluing these envelopes back to back, that might be a problem. I don't want to have to glue this to the cover. So I'm just going to push it in as far as it'll go. And this is from the Tim Holtz Movers and Shapers die. I'm just going to do that like that for right now. And that'll actually help to be able to slide in whatever you're going to put in there a lot easier. So let's just do that for now. We'll take the next step after. We'll figure out what the next step is going to be. I'm still debating on do I want to lace this up or no. That lace is definitely too bulky for what I'm trying to do. So I might have to go and find some other lace and see if that inspires me a little bit better. Oh, I did this wrong. I'm looking at it, I'm like, something is off with this. Let me use some of this little crap paper here. Like, something is off with this one. It felt weird. It felt weird. Have you guys ever had that happen? Question. Those movers and shaker dies, can they be used in a big shop? Yes, they can. You just have to you just have to use them without the big plate. Because I'm using them in the big red, which is like the old machine. And it takes them there. I believe they're the same thing. Wow. Well, that's good though, Monica. At least get to have time to spend with the kids, you know. That's time you never get back, girl. Those are the valuable days. Am I missing? Oh, I was gonna say, am I missing an envelope? How many did I make? One, two, three, one, two. I need one more. No, three right here. I was gonna say I need one more. I should have one. Yes. Those are the valuable days, girl. Enjoy them. That's straight. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell that's straight or not. My kids are grown, man. They're all grown. My youngest is gonna be 17 in a couple days. They're all grown, which kind of sucks. It's kind of good and it kind of sucks. Like you get nostalgic because they're like not little anymore. But then you get excited because you get to go on vacation without them. But then at the same time, it's like, dang, I wish it was here. Like I don't know. It's a toss up. It's a toss up. Definitely a toss up for me. Um, this I painted these with Gold Rush, which is metallic wax paint. Really, it's like a wax paint by Decor. So I brushed that on to all of them, and then I just distressed it a little bit with a walnut stain to give it like make it pop out just a little bit. And I've had this wax right here. I've had this over a year, and I still have some, and I use this all the time. And I still have some, which I'm shocked over. I usually go through the paint bottles way faster than I go through the wax. Okay, so it's gonna be kind of like this. And I think what I might want to do, debating. Oh, this is the worst part of it all. I think I'm gonna add a rose on the inside of each one of them, maybe. The reason I'm not decorating the front is because they're gonna all be glued to each other. So it's gonna be like one on top of the other. Um, I'm trying to figure out really what is the best way to decorate these in a way that you'll be able to actually see the decoration. Right, one more, two more. Let's see, and another rose. That one on this side here. I like that. Right, because teas are herbs. And I left 3 pieces that I'm gonna 4 pieces that I'm gonna use to do the front to cover, to decorate the front of it. I like that. What do you guys think? I think that looks cute with the little hey Tanya, girl, you should be running around the halls right now. You should be running through the halls right now. Just gonna give it a quick dusting. Quick dusting. Let me clip this little bit right here. Bit of leaf came off. It gets so flimsy around where the stems are. They're real flimsy. Like that. So I'm just giving it a light little dusting just to remove some of that white edge. Because these are printed. These are printed. I didn't get to print this one out, but these are the same things. And then I just gotta cut them out with the machine. The machine cuts it out for me. I gotta replace this sponge. This thing look corrosive. Look like I've been dishwashing rocks. Man. Easy peasy. Mm-mm-mm. I don't mind messy, but sloppy is a different thing. Sloppy I don't like. Messy I can deal with. Usually messy is just a cleanup. Sloppy you gotta do it all over again. So I don't like sloppy. Well, I'm home and I don't necessarily would want to be here right now. I wish I could be out in a little cafe somewhere drinking some cappuccino that I didn't get to drink this morning because everybody went to work early. So yeah, I would have loved to have been doing that today. That would have been awesome. All right, so I'm gonna just glue these in. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it. It is what it is. Hopefully, what I'm trying to do here will work. I'll put that one there. We're gonna stick this one inside. Do they have tea made of rose? Does anybody know? Like a tea that actually has rose petals in it? Girl, I took the day off. I said, to heck with it all. I'm taking the day off. I'm a craft and I'm gonna do it live. So there's no take backsies. I just wanted to keep my mind on other things, distract myself a little bit. And what better way to distract yourself than to craft? Right? Oh no. Oh yeah, girl. I was like, no, broom, you staying right there. I don't want to see you till the afternoon. I switched my shift. I'm off this morning. Don't bother me. A girl need a break every now and then. So since nobody will give me the break, I took it. So I'm taking it. That's it. I'm taking it, and there's nothing you can do about it. Yeah, mine's too. I'm good now. I just had this little, like, annoying little cough. There's like every now and then, like I just want to slap myself sometimes. Like, what the hell? If you go cough, cough like a woman. Put some umph into it. Did I literally just do this on the same side? Okay, let's go there. Let's go. Okay. I'm like, I wanted to do this, so they're facing opposite directions. But I did it. I did it without even thinking. See, my day off is paying off already. I'm getting stuff done without even thinking about it. Yeah. And after this, I'm gonna come back. Hopefully, if my conscience doesn't get a hold of me and like, go pick up that broom and go clean. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Right now, I'm holding down the fort, and I'm feeling strong and determined. So I'm gonna stay here. Once this project is done, though, there's no guarantees. This sucks. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll just go over there and fight with it a little bit. Kick it. Throw it on the floor. We'll see what happens. Go tell the broom, I've had enough of you. Alright. I've had enough of you, dirty little broom. You want all my attention all day. Can a girl get some downtime? Come on now. Alright. So I got my little things in. I think these look cute. These will look cute even like in a little album or something. I mean, this is kind of like but not really. But kind of like but not really. Kind of, but like not really. All right, let's see. What do I have here? Um, I'm trying to see if there's any other elements that I can add to this. There's 3 of these. That makes 6. That means that I could cut half. Nah, that's too much. That'll make it too busy. Okay, so I'm gonna glue these one in front of the other. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use foam. In case I want to add any more later on, I'm gonna just attach them with foam for right now. I'm gonna attach it with foam for right now. In case I want to add another envelope or 2, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have room to add at least maybe 3 more. So if I feel up to it later on, then I'll do those because I gotta cut it out and do all this extra stuff. And I gotta print out more flowers because I don't have any more. So I'm gonna go on the back of each of these and just add a piece of foam tape. And do that. That way I can adjust it if I want to. I'm not gonna glue them in place just yet. I was gonna put them on a hinge, but I'm like, you don't really need a hinge. You really don't need a hinge. Not for the way you're doing them, because you're gluing them from cover to cover. So you don't really need a hinge for that. This is gonna go glued to the back. Okay. So it's gonna be, I wanna alter them. Put one like that. Put one like that. I put two of the same. Oh well, it doesn't matter. That's white, that's white, that's yellow. How many whites did I have? That's pink. Okay. I like that. I like that. No. But I think it is a guy though. I think the broom is a male. I don't think it's a female, the broom, let me tell you. I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure that it's a boy. The boy broom. I'm pretty sure. So these are probably way too thin for this. So we'll see. These pieces of foam are not that. Oops. What did I do? I forgot one. I didn't forget one. That's the one supposed to be for the back, but since I shuffled them all, I put the one that was going to go in the back, in the middle somewhere. This is going to have to go here in the front now. What's this one? The white one. Telling you, it's a plot. It's a conspiracy. The broom is plotting against us with the mop and the dish rag and the laundry and the laundry basket. They're like, yeah, get her, get her. I don't have carpet in my house. I have I want this to be like this. I mean, I guess you can kind of this is gonna be like this, right? And then you're supposed to be able to like flop these open, but I made that hinge so dang big that you could fit 50, 100 of these. You could fit a whole little case. But I mean, I guess I kind of like it like that in a way too, right? I kind of like it like that without sticking it to the cover. I do actually. I kind of like it like that. Maybe I just have to glue this all the way to the back like this so that I know that this is not going to go nowhere. And I actually like that. Even if I add more, I might not even attach it. I mean, I could attach it, I guess. I guess I could attach it, right? Let's see. Let's see how I'm feeling. See, this one's not going to show that much if I attach it. Let's see. If I glue that back there. I think I would need, for it to be like nice and comfortable, I need at least two more. I need at least two more. So I'm not going to glue it down just yet, but you guys get the drift, right? Of what it's supposed to be like. So this is going to get glued on to this cover here. And then you have your teas in here, or your tags, or whatever you want to put in there. But you'll have your little bags to put your little tea samples in there. Then you open it like that, and you close it, it'll be like that, and the inside it'll look like that. I think that looks pretty cute. I like that. Why? I'm serious though, like come on. That's every housewife's like, what the heck? I hate you. That's every housewife's like, ugh, right there. Like I so dislike you immensely right now. I so dislike you. I'm gonna add some trim to the bottom of this, and we're gonna start embellishing. Um, like I said, I'm gonna do probably two more little envelopes, and I'm gonna stick them in there. But I can't do them now because honestly, I have to print out the flowers. Even though I did share with you guys some flowers that I have there, it won't cut it because it's missing the little black grid on the top. So it won't cut that one. But I'm gonna add two more to that. Oh, me likey. We'll see. We'll see. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Carmen. And let's bum bum bum. Stinking cute, right? I'm so sorry, darling. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I got a few more of these here, so now I'm gonna figure out what I want to do with these. These I definitely want to prop some of these up, so I'm gonna get some foam dots. I'm gonna get some foam dots. I'm gonna get some foam dots and just add a few. Not on all of them, but like on these roses for sure. I need to get me those little itty bitty minis. And on this one, I'll flat. I'll leave the other one the way it is. I'll use two flat and two that are lifted up. And that should be good enough. So what am I doing here? Well, before I do anything, Carmen, don't you think you need some trim down here? Yes, I do. I think I need some trim down here. Do you want to use that trim? Maybe not that trim. What do we have here? Let's see. This trim, this trim. Let's use this trim right here. Okay. And where are my things? So let's see here. What do we have? Where's my other rose? Here it is. Okay. Oops. So daisy. This will stay in place now because I'm gonna add I'm gonna start adding some of these. Drop my scissors. Let's start adding some of these things in here. We'll see how this is gonna go. See. Sorry if I'm not talking much, you guys, but I'm in concentration mode right now. Yes. I hate glue hairs. They need to make bald glue sticks. Maybe two is enough. Let's see. Maybe some of these. Let's see. Let's see. Oh my God. Yeah. I hate those too. Because then the next day is like so weird and wonky. Like everything is off. I think this is too much. Too much bling. It's too much bling. I really want to add this one. But not at the sacrifice of the rest of them. So what else do I have in here that I can add? I got some light ones out. What else is in here? Some dark ones too. Some white ones. I don't know. Oh my God, Tanya. Tanya always gotta go left. Tanya always gotta go left. Everybody going right and Tanya goes whoop the other way. Okay, let me twist up some of these little things right here. I might have to go and see what other flowers I have. I don't want to just add pink on there. And maybe some white ones. One more of these, and I'm gonna go get some white ones. Yeah, I'm starting to slow down. I feel it. I need that coffee. Of course not. I'm gonna get some of that too in there. I got some pearls and some other stuff in here too to add in there. I got the little string for the top. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. I just don't like these per se. Or maybe it'll work. Maybe one. We'll see. Maybe one. Maybe one. Let me get some white ones. No, open or you gonna open? One white one. Let's see. I pulled out some yellow ones too because I have a yellow one in here, so I don't know if I should add the yellow one in there or not. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Oh yeah. I'm gonna get some of that bling on now. Let's watch some of these white ones maybe. Carajo. So get that out. There you go. Alright. That's some of these little pink ones. So I'm just gonna start going in here. And speaking of which, now that I got you here in the room, Tanya, girls, girl, thank you so much for. I'm gonna take a little second, real quick. Now that I got my friends here in the room, to say thank you for the beautiful canvas that you sent me. Absolutely gorgeous. You know, when I saw this, my mouth hit the floor. I was like, ah, what? Love it. Absolutely, absolutely gorgeous. Tanya, you did a beautiful, absolutely amazing job. And we all know she loves her bling. This thing sparkles from end to end. I absolutely love it, love it, love it, love it. And if that wasn't enough, a beautiful Christmas card to go with that. And look, she sent me some sprays. Yay. I was gonna use them on Saturday, but Yeah, my live stream went to heck in a handbasket. But I'm definitely gonna be activating these babies and using them this Saturday coming up. So I'm super excited to try them. Thank you so much. I've I don't know. I'm like beyond words. Like the sprays that I had, you guys see me struggle with them things so much. So I have so much high hopes in this one right here. I'm like, girl, I cannot wait to try it. I cannot wait to try it. So thank you so much, my friends. What an awesome gesture. I gotta start adding some other stuff in here. I don't look at my thing. I'm starting to lose this thing. I feels it. I feels it in my bones. Let's see. Maybe one of these little wheat cotton sprig things. Yeah, I kind of like that. I'm only gonna use one though, because I'm stingy like that. I've been hoarding. I've been hoarding, you guys. I've been hoarding. I have to. I have to. Otherwise, I have to buy it over and over and over again. I'm just looking to see if there's anything else in here that I can find that'll actually hook this thing up. Not really. Not really. Let me add that little sprig and take it from there. Let me add this little thing right here. Let's see what I do. No, thank you. You're so awesome. Let's see. Oh, I like it better over here. Let me clip. This is too long still. Okay. And let's see. Little glitter twirls. Whatever these things are called, glitter twirls. Glitter twirls. Start bringing some bling into it. There we go. There we go. Much better. Did I glue this in place already? No. All right. Oh, I love you too, my friend. Girl, we go back so far, it's not even funny. You was watching me when I was doing training wheels. Even though I'm still kind of in training wheels for some stuff, but I've learned a lot these past couple of years. You've been with me from day one. From day one. There's not many people out here that can say that they've been here since day one. So that's definitely a special, special spot. Okay. Let's see. I feel like it's plain right there. Like it needs something. I don't know what it needs. I don't know what it needs. It's that other flower. It's like a gap right there. It's driving me crazy. I think I'm just gonna stick it on there. It is what it is. Just don't stick it on there. That sucks. Monica's gonna be hungry. They don't have nowhere that you could go have something to eat around there. One of those little kiosk stands, whatever they call them. That'll work. Fill that in a little bit. I don't like this flower right here, so I'm gonna add some gold to it. You better not, Tanya. Better not, girl. Let me spray that. Let me add a little bit more of that gold in there. A little bit more. Going in. Just adding a little bit of that gold here and there, just to make it all kind of come together. That'll work for me. Just need a little bit, a little something, something. I still feel like it's missing something, but I can kind of let it go for now when it comes to that. I can kind of let it go for now. I'm gonna go ahead and put these things away. What else did I have in here? Oh yeah, I want to add some poetry. Put these away for now, so I can free up some of the space that I have here. I think that'll work for me for right now. And I'll add bling, actual bling in a minute. Okay. Let me go ahead and add some pearls to this. Do I want these or do I want the flat back? Let me see. I like these little sparkly iridescent things. So I think I'm gonna add some of this pink one in the bottom here. Just a few. Just a few. Right? Is this what I want to do? Is this what I want to do? Yeah, I like that. My glue stick fell out. Jesus. I think this looks so cute. And if I don't decorate it, then I can decorate it. If I don't glue it to the cover, then I can actually, decorate this and add stuff to it. I like that. I like that a lot. Let's see. Am I gonna go with this one? Nope, I'm not gonna go with that one. Let's stick this here. Let's go with this one for the top. And we're gonna glue it on the top of the bottom. Let's see. We're almost done. Oh no. Try not to be grumpy. That only makes the day worse. Then you get everybody else grumpy. Anybody have a Snickers? Anybody have a Snickers? Monica needs a Snickers. Somebody gotta have a Snickers out there for you, girl. Somebody gotta. Do the whole thing. Yeah, why not? Why not? But before I do that, I gotta punch a hole in that thing. I got into it earlier. Let's see, can I punch it out still? Always doing things backwards. Why do I have to go up when I need to go down? I'll put something there to cover that up. The other side. See, the machine cut it out for me, but since I put the crepe paper underneath it, I never cut that out. I was just gonna punch a hole through it, but the hole that it comes with is so much nicer and bigger. So I'm just gonna do that for right now. Just gonna do that for right now. You're looking so pretty. You're not a Grinch? You didn't steal no Christmas? Any way you could get your hands on a Milky Way or a Snickers, some kind of chocolate with peanuts, so you can have dessert and dinner at once. Right, because peanuts have iron. I hate, I hate, I hate. This is one thing that I love the way it looks, but I dislike gluing them down because I never know how long they're gonna be on there for. I never know how long they're gonna be on there for. And I think I'm about done. So, oops, today's a. I think I'm about done with this project, you guys. Once I glue this, I think that's it for me. It'll be right there. All right. We did it. We did it. I love it. Wow. I think it came out super, super cute. Oh, they got vending machines. Yeah, definitely. Gotta hit those up. Definitely, definitely. Let's see. Trying to see if I like these on here. I don't know if I do or if I don't. Not really. I don't like these on here. The silver and the gold clash for me. I don't like it. I don't like it. T for two and two for T. Let's see. If I find something in here that I like a little bit better. None of this stuff matches. Jesus. None of this stuff matches. Let's see. Um, here we go. Glamour dust. Glamour dust to the rescue. So I got some glamour dust, which is fine glitter by Deco Art. I'm gonna dust this thing off real quick in a few different places. And yeah, we're gonna call it a go. We're gonna call it a go. So I'm gonna do this. I'm going to glue and sprinkle. Wherever, wherever. Glue and sprinkle. Glue and sprinkle. Let's see. What else? What else? Flowers. Flowers. Just glue and sprinkle flowers. What else? What else? What else? Let's see. Let's see. What else? What else? What else? Um, let's put some on the spout. It's like seasoning food. A little bit and a little bit of sprinkle. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you guys like it. Now let's try to get some of this glitter back because this thing's expensive. Feel like I'm still missing some places. Mm, I think that's it. Really? Right? There you go. Bling that and beautiful. Right? Yes. It's awesome. It really is. I love this stuff. It's a shame they only have two colors, just gold and pretty much white. It would have been nice if they would have added more colors to their collection. I would have definitely looked for more. When the glue dries, it'll dry clear, so you won't see the back. You'll see it as transparent as that. All you'll see is the white. All you'll see is the shine from the glitter. You won't see nothing white or anything on it. So I think that's it before I go too ham biscuit on here and just lose my mind. I don't think I'm gonna add anything in the lid because I can probably add a little sentiment right there. So I'm gonna leave that as is for now. I'll have to figure out what I can put in that little spot. Just trying to see if I had a sticker maybe that'll fit the bill. Something that doesn't look too cheap, too Dollar Tree-ish, even though that's where it's from. So we'll see if I do find something that'll fit the bill. I just want it to be like a cute little sentiment, nothing too major, too let's see. Like some of these say the right things, but they're in the wrong colors. Let me see. Okay. Okay. I'll leave it blank for now. I'll leave it blank for now until I figure out what I want to do with that on the inside. And then this is gonna be the little string to tie this up. So this is what today's project came out looking like. I think it came out super cute. Let me shut this off. Put that over here somewhere so it's not in the way. I think it came out super, super cute. Again, this is designed from Anna Griffin, I believe, is one of her digital cartridges that's in the machine. And it prints out, well, it cuts out folded. It actually comes like this because it's supposed to be for a card. I think it's in one of her card cartridges. It's supposed to be for a card, but I cut it in half and separated that. I gave it a spine so that I can hold both pieces and I can put them to stand up like this, right? This is what the back looks like in case you missed me creating it from the front and the back. I'm going to add lace to the back of that. I don't want to fudge it around with it too much in the front. Still wet. But I am going to add lace right here and cover that up. Probably the same lace that I added in the front, I will add here in the back. In the bottom, I'm probably just going to put my name or some kind of, you know, little marker that I created it. The inside, I covered it with crepe paper. It's been distressed. We have all of our little flower pockets. So I'm gonna call them for right now, flower pockets. And I'm probably gonna add a few more just to make it a little bit more intense. And I might be adding this to the auction. I'm not sure yet. We'll see what happens. Maybe I get inspired to keep it. Maybe not. I don't know. So here we have it. All you gotta do simply is just feed it through. Do 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 do. And you can definitely add more string if you like. I'm terrible at making bows, but you guys get the drift, right? You guys get the drift. Some of those things that really that twirl up at the end will be nice. And ta-da! So you guys, this concludes this part of this morning's live. And I'll be back probably within 5 minutes So I'm gonna be making another one. On the next one that I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna be continuing to work on my lab book. So I'm just gonna clean up this mess that I got here, and I'm gonna continue to work on my lab book, and I'm gonna do the next parts of it pretty much live while I have you guys live here. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. I'm gonna come back. So just give me a few minutes. I gotta clean out all this mess and put this away. But didn't it come out super cute? Oh my goodness. My very first project from the Explorer Air 2. Love it. Love it, love it. It came out super, super adorable. And I'm pretty sure that this is out there already, but oh well. Oh well. Any hoots. Yes, that's what I was thinking that I'm gonna, but I haven't done that. That's the one thing I haven't done yet. So far I learned how to import my images. I learned how to size them and um how to put them to my printer so they could print out. And I figured out how to get them to not only print on the cardstock that, not only print this, but also print out chipboard, which is how I backed up all of these little images. I backed them all up with chipboard. That's why they're nice and sturdy. So I figured that part of it out. I haven't yet tried to do any writing, so I might do that. We'll see, we'll see. But I would love to get like a gold marker or something. I have to see through my markers what I have, because I'm pretty sure I have something like a gold pen so that I can do my writing in gold. Because if I'm gonna put a sentiment there, I want it to be like in gold. Like if I'm gonna go the extra mile, I'm gonna go the extra mile. So, all right. So let me clean up this mess. I'll be right back. That way I can end the stream, since this has to do with me making a teacup. I'm gonna change the title to this, to the teacup, because that's what I ended up doing. And then I'm gonna come back with my Mermaid Lab Book album thingamabob. All right, you guys. So I'll be back. Thanks so much for being here, and hopefully I'll catch you on the next one. Bye. Let me flip this way instead of it being up that way. So at least it ends well. Bye, you guys.